it turned into a face or anything spectacular like that. But I guarantee you that it did not reach its target. Guaranteed. All that Buckeye Rogers shit is over with. All this terrorism and corruption and abuse of power. Sayonara. Okay, let's go at this. Me, myself, when I saw this, I thought it was bull. I thought it was phony. I was thinking, there's no way. I've saw this more than one time, too, and I've always suspected that this was something else other than the United States. You can see where it comes from right there. This is what shoots it. See right there? It's moving, isn't it? That's what shot it. And then they had the nerves to say that it came from the ground on the earth, right? Okay, but watch this. I said, nothing on earth can shoot anything like that. That's what I thought. But I never said anything to anybody. I just thought that it was something else that was shooting at that vessel that escaped. That vessel had so much technology, it felt somebody lock onto it. As soon as the weaponry locked onto a ship, it knew that it had locked onto it and it made an evasive maneuver. That's how much technology that they're working with, okay? Now, look, let me show you something. This guy says, right here, it's no missile. You, European dick, no missiles can go Mach 8. UFOs are not scared of any missile. Nothing can shoot down a UFO. Only infrared or blue laser. That was a laser beam shooting. Do your homework before posting and stop wasting time of people who know all about them. That's absolutely right. Whoever shot that and said that it was something of Earth, see what it says, UFO dodges missile fired from Earth, official NASA footage. I mean, NASA probably threw that out there. They want you to believe that they are that advanced. You know, we can still protect you from these things. Keep giving us your money. It's like, no, you can't, because listen, that's not the only person that feel that way. Let's see what somebody else down here said, okay? This guy, you're talking about one country's culture. Well, I don't want to read that. I don't think anything humans have to fire can travel that fast. No missile we have can go that fast. And don't say we, because I don't want to be a part of all this weaponry and this destruction. And this guy obviously don't know what he's saying. By you claiming ownership of those missiles, anytime those missiles go to a foreign land and kill someone, just by you claiming ownership of it in your heart makes you responsible for it. Don't do that. Even especially if you write it, because now someone can go and prove that you wrote it. Okay, so don't do that. Think about what you're doing. Okay, I don't think anything human have to fire can travel that fast. No missile we have can go that fast. Consider its movement in relation to the entire Earth in the background and understand the relative distance. That's absolutely right. This guy is thinking. He is absolutely 100% right. There is no way anything could have traveled from Earth that fast to make it to a spaceship that far away to make it really have to make that fast of a maneuver. Now another ship right out there in the same perimeter with that can make that happen. And we saw the ship. And just in case you didn't, I'll go back and show it to you. UFO craft jetting away from Earth. And those in our government who know about alien craft know that we're incapable of messing with them. They've shown they can turn off nuclear missiles, launch codes, and shut down a weapon system quite easily. Not only turning off the launch codes, because most of the time, the launch codes, if it's something that they seriously want to eradicate, it will be turned off where once it's launched, it can't be turned off. Okay, they got that type of technology. These UFOs are way over nuclear weaponry because they know all the skills of alchemy, which means that they built this planet. So nothing can come from this planet that they built, including the Caucasian people, that would really be a serious threat to them. I mean, come on, think about it. Alright, now I'm going to go here real quick so show you again. See, the crazy stuff is that they're so busy wanting money all the time. That's all. Money, 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 money. Everything is commercialized. And so they even want you to believe that your spending, here it goes, here. There's the ship that shot that, watch. You can see it. See, that's what shot it. It looks like it's coming from the bottom and everything just because of the way we see things. But if this didn't actually shoot it, it had a lot to do with it getting fired. So that could be a ground base that was there. Could be ground bases, you know what I mean, all floating around in space. There's satellites and everything from other people. We don't know about it. You think America will let you know that there's someone more advanced than them out there with satellites in space too? Of course not. Hold on, I'll be back. Hey, may I'm a hotel. Okay, watch this. This is an oil rig. Watch how crazy it could get working out here on the ocean. Now see, I'm telling you guys that this saying, keep your ass off the ocean. We don't want you out here drilling for no oil or anything like that. I'm going to kill your ass and sink your ass. Okay, this is March the 10th, 2012. Okay, I'm pointing this out so everybody can understand. You see this guy right here? See his little hat? Watch this. Let me show you how Spirit made him move his ass at the right time. Did you see that serpent power chain come and get at him? Let me show you again. I want to show you about the spirit of this serpent power energy. It said, hey, you should move. Go somewhere. Get out of there. He moved, and look at the snake come at him. That's that serpent power energy I'm telling you about. This guy right here got warned by Spirit to get his ass out of the way right at the right time, and he did it too. And then look at this snake that could have wiped his ass into a whole new occupation. He'd be drilling for oil on Pluto if he wouldn't have got his ass out of there. Look at that. That's that serpent power energy I'm telling you about. Let's do it one more time so you can definitely see the universe showing you the snake coil. Come on, Mr. Snake. In the representation of an iron chain that'll just whack his ass and just tear him on up. Look at that. See the snake? Now look, I want to share something with you guys. This universe is real serious about us complying. No more deplenishing the earth. No more of that. It's just real simple. She's had it with the greed of man. And while he's this greedy and stealing everything from the earth, he's deliberately making all the melanated people on the earth die, who the earth designed to be here. So it's some real serious shit going down, because the earth ain't gonna let us all die, and that we're not gonna be homeless and wondering how the hell we're gonna provide for ourselves either, because all you guys gonna go out on the ocean thinking you're gonna be making your expensive living for yourself like you have been doing, and you're not, because I'm gonna show you why. This is what you got to do. Okay, hotel. I want everybody to understand something. There's other methods of us providing energy for ourselves other than raping and pillaging the earth. The reason the rape, the pillaging of the earth is occurring is because you have commercial industries, corporations that wants to make money off of selling us oil. They want us to constantly remain in a state of energy that depends on us having to be consumers at them. If left alone, just like you guys saw when I tried to open my own business, if left alone, I could have managed and I could have made it. I got harassment from all the people who wants to make everyone comply to the need of them for sustainment. That's the reason for this abuse of the earth and this stupidity of still burning this melanin of the earth that they want you to believe is fossil fuel. No, it's not. It is the earth melanin. It is the blood of the earth that they are sucking out. The vampire parasites that these corporations are is just building real bad karma for everyone on the planet. And this is what we can look forward to. I'm telling you what the UFO said. Stay your ass off the oceans altogether. That's that footage that I saw. I thought it was more than one ship. I filmed this actually before because they had it so where you couldn't understand what it was. National Geographic actually was giving me a better image to see what was going on, and I could see that it was a freighter. But how did the fire start is what's puzzling. I know how it started. There's people who was insistent that no more commercialization of the earth is going to be tolerated. You guys have just overdid everything. And you know who I'm talking to. I'm talking about your big corporations. You all know who I'm talking to. You guys who set up a system of distrust amongst the common masses. So we all sit around and bigger and fight amongst each other. So you can keep on creating circumstances to extract money from us by forcing us to utilize the commodities that you are stealing from the earth without giving any return to her at all. This is really bad too. Okay, raw video flying over the Gulf oil spill site. Let's take a look at that. that have to live on this earth after these type of catastrophes gets any compensation for it. But we have to breathe in all of it. Just because it happened way over there, don't think it doesn't have an effect on you way over here, because it does. Believe that. But I had saw that fire before and I just didn't know what it was, but now I can see that it was just a spill. This was uploaded May 18. BP is finally gaining some control over the amount of oil spewing into the Gulf of Mexico, but scientists are worried that plumes of crude already spilled could get caught in a current that would carry, well, what you expect? You know, you can't, wait a minute, was that a fire? Is that a fire right there? Wow, that looks really weird. Well, my thing is, what would they expect? You can't drill oil without expecting some catastrophe like that could happen, you know. Okay, hold on, I'll be back. Hotel, thank you. You know, I was just thinking, I'm sure they got a place on this internet where if you wanted to meet Chinese ladies, you could go there and punch it in. Or if you wanted to do anything, I'm sure there's a designated spot where you could go and punch it in. It really irritates me with all of the commercialism on this planet. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm really happy that YouTube is here and that I can utilize it. I'm not gonna lie to you, I am. But damn, I'm so sick of all the aggressive advertising. And it's always advertising women. Don't you understand that that is wrong? That is prostitution. No one should live on a planet where people are trying to sell you women. They're not going to just let you hook up with them women for free. I bet you they're going to try to get into your wallet. That is prostitution. It is pimping. This is the stuff why the earth is so upset, because we are commercializing everything. And once you be commercializing the women, selling them like they're freaking oranges or something, you have really crossed the line. Look, this is why the earth is upset, because of this commercialism going on. That's why this thing done broken and got oil spilling all into the damn ocean. And the people that's been pimping us by making us pay for the energies that we use. And what is that? Just rolled through there. Was that a UFO? What was that? Did you see that? But anyway, the people that's been pimping us, I'm gonna run that back, see what that was. What is this? Keep your eye right here. Well, something gonna come right through that watch. But the people that's pimping us is doing everything they can to make sure that we can't do nothing but keep utilizing the stuff they get us, you know. And to me, this is just really wrong. Stop. See, there it goes. Look at those things. What are they? Look at them, UFOs. Look, you see that? See what's behind it all? I tell you guys what's behind it all. Look, it's the UFOs again. See that? Look, some things just speak for themselves. There they go. Look at them. I told you, they're the ones causing this problem out on the ocean. Okay? Now, some things just speak for themselves. But like I was saying, it's too much commercialism on the planet, and UFOs are here to stop that. This shit right here never should have happened. Okay, look, this is genocide to the people in the earth. I'm going to show you why the UFOs are going to kill so many white men. I'm going to show you why. Look what they've been doing. And I'm saying it because it's true. I'm not being racist or mean. I've been told to tell certain things, and I'm being honest. I'm going to show you what has been going on and why these UFOs are going to kill large numbers of rich, wealthy, racist, selfish white men off of the face of the earth.
I came here when there was no crude, nothing. Everywhere was so fine. People were enjoying by then. There was nothing like oil. There was nothing like PH or what they call it. This crude oil. It's a strange thing to us. We don't. I didn't know something like this can occur.
This is the headquarters of the oil slick watchdog in Benin City. Without the Friends of the Earth activists, a substantial disaster would have gone unnoticed. For every oil leak, the team publishes a report and travels to help stricken populations. The head of the organisation, Nemo Bassi, fights to stop an environmental and human disaster almost nobody speaks out about.
What I do? We have more than one oil spill every day. more than one oil spill every day in an area that is already heavily polluted. The best way to sum up the amount of pollution going on is to compare to the Exxon Valdez spill that happened in 1989 in Alaska. And it's believed, it's estimated that what we have here in Nigeria every year is equivalent to one Exxon Valdez. So you're having this for decades, going on regularly.
The delta of the Niger River is a vast maze of creeks and mangroves, but in half a century, it has become the capital of oil slicks. There are no run-aground tankers or major pipeline leaks here, just a permanent sloppiness in the mining of crude oil. Millions of tons of oil have been dumped for years.
Deliberately, because what's going on is that they are killing all the melanated people off of the earth. So, you know, it's no accidents, all right? Because I'll tell you why. You haven't heard of them having no big major oil spill in Europe, okay? It's unheard of. But they would go to all the other places around the earth where there's melanated people at it. Even melanated people who don't want to claim they're melanated people like the Mexicans, they still get oil spilled on their ass. Because if you don't want to see your blackness, the white man sees it, okay? And what this is genocide. He is using this oil to destroy everyone land around the earth, so you will have no way to sustain yourself. Just like his method has always been. Come into an area, take away the ecosystem, and turn the ecosystem into an economy for yourself. Now, he'll be the first person to stand in line to come over here to get a bid for the oil cleanup that he caused himself. And this is the reason why the universe have all these spiritual entities flying around our planet right now, destroying all their weaponry and killing them. Even if they don't let you know, trust me, they asses are being eradicated off the face of this earth for all this horrendous shit that you're looking at right now. This is horrible, and it is a deliberate act. To the men,
Forests
women,
and
and
rivers are
children of this
poisoned,
land.
contaminated by a brown muck that covers vegetation and gets into the soil. A few weeks ago, in Abada Alume, there was another significant pipeline leak. Murphy Akiri is here to assess the damage.
Now, you see, when it flows in like that, it now started coming in. It flowed for 3 weeks. Now look, can you see? This is not water. This is paper. Okay. This is what we got. Now let's try with the matches and let's see whether anything still can strike. What are you seeing? What are you seeing? What is that?
For miles around the leak, water is no longer drinkable and lands are unworkable. The entire ecosystem has been destroyed. Already mutilated by the installation of pipelines, the forest is now poisoned, as if a black plague has infected the environment. In the next village, inhabitants are furious. Everyone here gets their livelihood from the natural environment. These Nigerians believe that the oil mining hasn't brought them anything, but has cost them dearly.
Now these are the people right here that according to the Christian Bible are so heathen and so scorned by God that they should be just treated the way you see them being treated by the oil companies who deliberately came over here, extracting oil from their land, selling it to people all over the world, making money, profit off of it, not giving a dime of it back to these people, and at the same time genociding them, killing them. There is no way you could live on a land that is that contaminated. Where is the UN at? Where is all the concerned people around this planet who should be there doing something about it? Just like everywhere else, whenever your skin is brown or black, people just accept any freaking thing that happened to you. Let somebody try to go up into Europe and start mining up there or oiling or anything like these white men do all over the world and just have total disregard for the land, the animal. It wasn't just the people. It was the animals, the fish, the birds, everything that was there. And this coming from the people who want to give you the segment like we just saw the last minute ago that's supposed to connect with the Supreme Creator and have divine energies to bring the world to a consciousness suited for God. Okay? The God man. That's who they want to be. So they give you the comic books with Batman, Superman, Spider-Man, everything but the original God, man, that gets his intelligence and his ways and his characteristics and his actions from the sunlight. These people on here are the most peaceful, self-sustaining people on earth if left alone. But now all of a sudden, you got to see them impoverished and everything about sustaining themselves being destroyed by the same person who has been doing this type of activity all over the planet since the arrival of his ass. And I'm not saying that to be racist. I'm saying it because it's true. And then these same people go out and point the finger at everybody else around the world as being the bad people and want everyone to worship their image as God and bow down to them as if the source to things getting better. When you can see that they are the source to things being so fucked up.
It's unfortunate that the trend of the pipeline passage through the community is so disastrous to the community than for it to be a blessing, it's now becoming a total curse on the community.
Everywhere they go, that's what
It's a
they are.
curse that has
Sorrow,
taken
tears,
root
and
in
bloodshed.
Olabari,
Everywhere they
in the
go.
state of Bayelsa. In 1956, the Shell Company opened the sluice gates of the first oil well in Nigeria. It has since closed, but 7,000 kilometers of pipelines now crisscross the Niger Delta. 2 years
Just
ago,
left it there.
one of these arteries failed, right in the middle of the jungle, in the village of Okpotowari.
We are going to the highest place area, where the highest place destroys the area. You will see it with your eyes. Definitely, it is well destroyed.
Yeah, because it was planned that
Agit,
way.
an Italian
It's
firm, has
genocide.
admitted to being at fault for the leak, but to avoid compensating the local population, it has seriously underplayed its responsibility.
Date of spill, 12 July 2008, property of NAOC, Nigerian Haji Oil Company. And going by the interpretation, look at it, this is the underestimation of the quantity that was spilled. They only wrote 20 barrels.
Something that covers the whole of this vast place, they say it's only 20 barrels. Here, they can allow a spill
He ain't stupid.
that is coming out with full force to continue for 1 month, 2 months, sometimes for weeks, and then
Okay, I'll tell you guys what. How about this? This is my description that I gave you at the beginning. Remember, I said the Brotherhood of the White Man always harbors corruption, mismatched challenges, national thievery, miseducation, false religion and history, false accusation, false promises, false government, false lies, abortions, mass murder, mass incarceration, mass citizen abuse, neglect, war, famine, homosexuality, poverty, destruction, deforestation, wildlife eradication, element pollution, disaster and pollution of genocide, rape, pillage, and plundering. Life never before, and women and children have never ever seen so much neglect and abuse, as well as all kinds of acts of ungodly sex with animals and small children. Now this is what my claim is, alright? This is what my claim is. All those things right there is what I accuse a lot of the people on this planet of being found guilty of because of their association with the way of life that we've all picked up from being involved with Europeans, okay? And I don't care what nobody say because that's where all this behavior came from. And the only people who get mad for me saying that is people who wants to continue indulging in this type of shit. This type of stuff has to be stopped. And the only way it's going to be stopped is that somebody has to point out that this is a problem. As long as we sit our ass over here in America and keep buying oil and gas to run our cars and never pay attention to the fact of the suffering and damage done to the ecosystem for us to have that privilege, we're going to be just as guilty as the people who caused this catastrophe for the people that living out here going through the suffering that they're going through right now so we can drive our cars over here. Did we do it? Yes. How do we do it? Because we don't do anything about the circumstances that we receive our privilege to drive our cars from. If you're driving your car is the cause of this shit happening to somebody else, you should not be driving that car.
they come and tell you it's 20 barrels for what? This is really outrageous. It's criminal.
This swamp was essential for life in several surrounding villages. Palm trees provided a local wine that is sold in town. Other trees, like the Iroko, provided timber for construction work. And finally, fishing was their main means of subsistence. In 2 years, there has been no indemnification or cleaning.
When the Russians went into Afghanistan and declared war on them, the first thing they did was poison the water and killed all their food. The water got poisoned, the lands got oil dumped on. This is a form of genocide. This is deliberate. This is deliberate. You cannot go anywhere and leave these type of pipes laying around and extract money from the land of people and then leave the pipes to later leak into the ground. And then when they leak into the ground, don't give no money up, or don't. The fact of I don't give a care coming from them is so synonymous with them, and let you know the deliberate energy that was put into the implementation of this circumstance right here for these people. It was all deliberate. All of it was. It was deliberate. This is genocide. This is a crime against humanity. And heads will roll.
There is serious evidence of double standards between corporate responses in the West and those enacted in impoverished nations like Nigeria.
This is vast contrast with what we saw in America when President Barack Obama was on the side of the people during the Gulf of Mexico spill. That is the type of leadership we need in this country. But unfortunately, oil companies and the government are one, cheating the local communities. And this is part of the reason why the Niger Delta is always in crisis. It's in crisis right from when oil was discovered in the 50s.
In Osayama Creek, there's no option but to keep fishing, although the flesh of the fish now tastes of kerosene.
Okay, so what I'm saying is this. They came in, destroyed everything about their ecosystem, right? Everything. I mean, listen, this is bad. This is horrible, okay? This is an act of war. It's what that is. It is an act of war. It is a deliberate act of genocide against the God people of this planet. And ever since I started making these videos, I have did nothing but showed you over and over the circumstances of these crimes. All over the planet. I haven't gotten to Europe yet, okay? But I'm going there. Wait until I get through with showing you what happened to us black people. I'm going to show you what happened to you white people. You're going to really get disgusted then. But the same people that did it to these black people and doing it to us black people use the same type of methods of the elements to do it to you Caucasian people when you were all up in Europe. And I'm going to show that to you. But it's so much to cover right now with the UFOs and showing you why they are here. The type of stuff that has happened that summons them here is this stuff we're looking at now. I haven't been able to make it to you white people yet. But trust me, I'm going to show you where you all suffered the same shit that you're looking at right now in Europe. Just be patient. By the same white man.
The water they use for
Roman
drinking,
Catholics, who call
cooking,
themselves
and washing
now
is
Zionists.
polluted. Asami has been fishing these waters for years, and she has almost resigned herself to these permanent oil slicks.
Yeah, you are
The
dying.
Niger Delta
You just
has
got a
thousands of
spirit that
villages
make you not want
just
to be
like
honest
this
with
one.
that. It's not almost. You are
Latrines
dying.
line the same river where people wash themselves and clean the dishes. Sanitary conditions are horrific. And tens of millions of people are being ignored by the federal government and oil corporations. In Potawari, the inhabitants have been offered some minor considerations. Following the leak of 2008, the Italian firm Agip constructed a road for the villagers. But compared to the wealth that lies beneath the ground, these infrastructures are derisory. No health centre, no school. The closest town is 2 hours by boat. And as for permanent electricity, well, they're going to have to wait.
But here's the deal. You can see the permanent electricity fixtures. Let me show you something, okay? Here's
In
what's amazing.
Potawari, the inhabitants have been offered some minor